Hello, thanks so much for joining me today. We're going to be doing some really fun movement on the motor. So why don't we get started? We're going to set up our motor so that it's the long direction on the floor, okay, just like this, if you can see mine behind. Make sure you have your stability wedges underneath it so that your motor will not tip, okay? Once we have that set up, you want to make sure that your pulleys are set so that there is no resistance on them, okay? Make sure all the buttons are unclicked. And then what we'll do to get started is to actually take a seat down so that we're seated on our motor with our feet tucked underneath. Okay, if that really bothers your knees, you can opt to bring your feet forward instead and go through the same motions to begin. But why don't we start with those legs tucked? We're sitting closer in the direction of the motor arm. However, if you find you want more resistance, you can take a mini scoot back towards the back side of the foam. Let's take our straps to get started, and we're going to slide them around our elbows. Okay, once the straps are around your elbows, you're going to take your hands directly behind your head. Try to sit up nice and tall and feel like you're lengthening through the back of your spine. Okay, our first motion here is to take an inhale to sit tall. On our exhale, we're going to lean back with our spine, extend. On our inhale now, round forward, bringing your chin towards your chest. On that exhale, lean back and look up towards the sky. Round forward from just your upper chest. Elbows get pulled. And then exhale, lean back. Let's try two more. Rounding with that upper curve. Let that light weight pull you forward. And then leaning back. Let's give that one more big inhale, round over. Exhale to extend back. We'll start to find more of a neutral position for our spine where our head, our ribs, and our hips are stacked over each other, okay? Now, with that position, we're gonna take a side bend towards the right, bending from the waist, okay? Now fold your left elbow forward as if you're looking down at your thigh. Come back to a side bend and sit up nice and tall. Let's switch to the other direction. We lean to the left side, taking a breath. Round forward with your top elbow. Look down at your opposite thigh. Come back up to a side bend and we'll sit tall. Let's try that again here, guys, right? So we lean over to the right. Top elbow folds forward, look down. Come back to a side bend and sit tall. Big inhale, leaning over. Exhale, lean forward. Side bend. And then we sit up nice and tall. As we restack the body, make sure that we're not poking the ribs forward, but that they're soft in the front. Let your arms come down so that they're parallel with the floor at the height of your shoulders, okay? Imagine your hands were resting on the surface of water. We're gonna pull the elbows back without splashing and then bring it back forward. So we draw the elbows a few inches behind center and then return the elbows in line with the shoulder joints. Exhale to pull and center. So it's a small range that we're working with, but we're trying to warm up the muscles of our shoulders and the area between our blades. 4 more. 3, keep lifting with that head. This is 2. 1. Now, rotate your arms. I think of these like robot arms or goalpost, okay? In a goalpost, you're gonna push the arms again behind your center and bring them back to neutral. Try to keep the arms perpendicular with the floor. Press. Few more. 3. So notice I'm only moving with a few inches of range. 2. 1. As it comes back, we're going to lower the arms, let the strap slide towards your hands. My thumbs are pointing forward towards the motor arm, and my pinkies are pointing back towards the end of the foam, so I'm making blade hands. Push your blade hands behind you to open your chest, and then bring them back to your side. Push. Now again, this isn't the heaviest weight that we're pressing, So it really will give us the opportunity to think about our alignment. Sit tall and draw your shoulder blades together. Exhale, push. This is 4, 3, 2, and your 1. As it reaches forward, we're going to lean forward so that we can add a button on. So push in just one button on each side. Keep your straps in hand, but place your hands down onto the floor, okay? We're going to tuck our toes, and now we'll find a downward dog position. Lengthen your heels into the ground and feel the arches of your feet lifting. We'll hold for a moment. Now, why don't we bend just the right knee, and then we'll press that heel back down. Switch, bend just the left one. We'll go right and left. Deep breath. 2 more, right and left. Now from here, what we'll do is to step further back towards the end of the motor. Okay, my feet are now together. You're going to place your left knee down on top of the foam roller portion, and I'm going to step the right foot forward towards the motor arm. Take your strap and set it around that front foot. Okay, so now we have a strap in the arch of the foot. What we'll do here is to grab onto our motor arm. We only have one strap, and you're going to slide the foot behind you until the toes are on the floor. Now I'm trying to find a shape where my wrists and my shoulder joints align with the bony side of the elbows facing back. Lift through your core. On your exhale, your leg comes up, and then we'll tap the toes down. Pressing strong through the upper body to stay balanced. Exhale, lift. Make sure that both of your hips are shining straight down to the floor. 4, 3, strong exhale to push. We got 2, and 1. Now, lift the leg to the height of your hip, bend the knee underneath you. Now, keep your knees side by side with each other as if you were trying to hold on to a playing card in between your knees. You're going to go to internal rotation of that right leg. So that means the foot goes out, and then we bring it back to the middle. Rotate, and in. So I'm purely moving from my thigh bone on that right side, letting it roll in and out. We got 3, 2, 1. As it comes back, round your spine, tuck your nose towards your knee, just like a cat shape. You're going to push the strap back out and straighten your leg. Round under, take an inhale. On your exhale, lengthen. In and reach. 1 more. Now, making this a little more intense, we're going to round our spine in that cat position. This time as you extend, we go into scorpion. So we got our knee bent. We're trying to connect our big toe towards our head. And then we'll slide it back underneath. Inhale to round. Exhale, bring that bent knee back as if you could kick the back of your head. 2 more. In. Exhale to reach. Go. Last one. Keep pressing strong through that upper body. As it pulls back through, you're going to take that foot forward like a proposal position with the foot in front of you. Grab the strap, but you're going to hold on to it with your left hand. So if my right foot is forward, my left hand holds the loop. Free hand to your waist, square those hips forward. We'll use our exhale to pull back like a rowing motion. Reach back towards the motor arm. Exhale to pull. Like we did in our warm-up, can you feel your shoulder blades draw together? Pull. This is 4, 3, 2, keep lifting tall, and your 1. As that comes down, reach all the way forward and set that strap to the floor, okay? Now, why don't we go ahead and bring both hands again to the floor. We'll step back again into that downward dog position or up stretch. Feel those heels reach into the ground. Now from here, we're going to come back to our knee. So now we have the other side, our right knee on the motor. The left foot steps forward. Find your side two strap. Remember, we got one button pushed in, and we're going to slide the foot in. Okay, once your arch is in the strap, carefully get that leg behind you with the toes on the floor. Center yourself over the motor arm and square those hips. We're going to use our exhale to lift with a straight leg and lower down. Lift. Keep coming up strong through those arms. This is 4 more like this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now our leg is going to lift. Bend your knees together so they're side by side. Now keep your knees touching. Turn your strap foot to the side of the room and bring it back in. It's internal rotation. Inhale, exhale, push. This is 4, keep balancing. 3, 2. On that last one, bring your foot to parallel, extend the leg behind you. We're going to bend the knee underneath, rounding into a cat position. Press back to a straight leg. So we round, inhale, exhale, reach. Inhale. One more of this version. Now, increase the challenge. Round to your cat position. Extend back into a scorpion. Bring foot towards the back of your head. Tuck it in again. Inhale to round. Exhale to reach. Breathe in. Breathe out. This is one more. Make it the best one. Big scorpion back. We're going to bring the leg in, step the foot in front of you like a proposal position, grab onto your loop with the opposite hand. So if left foot is in front, my right hand has the strap, sit up tall. Use your exhale to pull back with your strap and forward. My palm is facing towards the floor with each pull. Think shoulder blade to spine, pull. 4, 3, 2, 1. As it follows back through, reach down, but this time take your strap, slide it around that foot that it was just on, okay? But this time we're moving the loop all the way up to your knee, so it's right above your kneecap, okay? Hold on to the motor for balance, step your other foot forward, and take a seat. So now we're facing the motor arm. Grab your other strap and do the same thing. We're going to get the foot inside, and it's going to go up and around our knee, okay? Or as I like to call it, your knee pit, okay? So once it's around your knee pit, what we'll do here is to step our feet in front of the motor arm, scoot all the way forward, okay? And then what we'll do here is to lower back all the way down onto your motor. Make sure that your head ends up on the foam roller and not on the plastic, okay? Once you're there, feet are on the ground, arms are by your side for stability. The further open your arms are, the more stability you'll get. So if you need help with that, go with wider arms. Lift your right knee up, take a big breath. Let's lift the left knee as well. Now as we hold here, guys, try to feel like the back of your rib cage stays down towards the foam, okay? So that we're not letting our back lift off the motor. You're gonna lower your right toes, take an inhale, exhale, lift them. Left side, lift, right, left. Inhale down, exhale up. This is 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your knees together. Ribs are still down against that roller. Lower your feet together any amount. Lift them back up. Down and lift. Remember, we're only going as far as we can physically support. So it may be a small range like mine. This is 4, 3, 2, 1. Now turn your knees open like a diamond, close them back to parallel. The tip of the tailbone is still down against the foam roller. Try not to tuck your bottom. Open. This is 4. Go deep core muscles. 3, 2, and 1. Now we rotate our knees open like a diamond. Stay here. Shoulders are relaxed. Lower your feet any amount again. Exhale, lift them. It's down, lift. Really use that breath to help you. If you hold your breath, it makes it worse. Inhale. This is 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees fold back together. Slowly place those feet down to the floor. Once your legs are grounded, okay, you can have 2 options here. Option 1 is to lift your arms and roll to sit up. If that's not for you, just use your hands to push up. But we'll come up to the top. As we lift, we're going to scoot back. Okay? You can step your feet behind the motor arm, carefully shifting back in space. That way we can get those straps off of our legs. We can hang them up. Okay. Once we hung up our straps, why don't we turn to the side of the motor? We'll just sit in a diamond, reaching our hands towards each tail end, okay, towards that green portion. Lift up tall with your back, just tilt your head to one side, like you're listening to your shoulder, and then tilt your head to the other side. We go to the side, breathing, and to the side. Now, why don't we tilt our head towards that right shoulder? Let your head roll down your chest and to the left. Rolling to the right. And rolling to the left. Let's try 2 more. Keep reaching through those arms. We'll lift the head in the center. Lift both arms above you. Take a big goalpost, open your chest. We'll lower the arms all the way down to your sides. And you did it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope that got you nice and warm on the motor. See you soon.